welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Our topic today, we're going to see who will do anything to have you, who is going to be pursuing you, putting in that effort, taking action, and we'll see what those actions will be, their love offer, where will it go, what will happen, all that good stuff. So that is what we're looking for today, okay? Not nobody sitting in the wings, sitting and observing and taking up your energy, but we're tapping into the ones that are really taking that action towards you. So my Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all that can be found there. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Onyx, and we'll be using the Essential Tarot. For group two, we have the Citrine, and we'll be using the Dive to You Tarot. For group three, we have the Amethyst, and we'll be using the Teen Witch Tarot. And for group four, we have the Rose Quartz. And we'll be using the Wizard's Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Onyx and the Essential Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will do anything to have you, who will really be pursuing you and taking action towards you next in love. What is their love offer? What will happen? What are they looking for? All that good stuff, Spirit, for group one with the Onyx. Please show us who will do anything to have group one. So I'm picking up on two different energies right away. So first of all, I'm feeling for you, group one, you either A, have a unique personality that requires a genuine match. And I'm also picking up two, that you may have, you may be leveled up beyond the people who are currently around you. We have Rosaline that has come out. This is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. Rosaline, it says conservative, chastitous, serious, and formal. So it's like you like people to take you on official dates. You're not really into like, oh, what's your snap? Or you may be growing out of that. You like people to take action towards you. That's what this reading is all about. Not the people who are just kind of like sitting back and waiting for you to make all the moves. It's either like you're already here or you're outgrowing the energy of whatever you may be accepting or dealing with now. And it's turning more formal, more chastitous, like, okay, I'm not even going to do the first kiss on the first date thing. I'm going to wait 2, 3, 4 for some people, a few dates in before they can even get a kiss out of me. Okay? That's like an energy of taking yourself and also dating and also knowing your value very seriously. Being with the wrong partner can completely derail your life. You've realized that now. And also you realize your own value, so you know just how much you're truly giving when you're allowing people to keep you on your phone all day. So that's one thing I'm picking up on. And then we also have this social events card. So that's right away giving me an energy of something about your environment, something about the places that you go. There might be a shift required for you to get what you want. Also, you may be called out of those places naturally, especially if you're going through this change currently. And it's like, okay, some of you have already graduated out of your old, spaces, but some of you are still there because it's like, well, it's what I know. It's my routine. This is where I usually go, or this is like where my friends like to go or do. Some of you could be graduating out of dating apps. Some of you could be graduating out of certain environments like whatever club, or it could even be your local coffee shop that you go to. Spirit could be calling you to different ones because like sometimes it's not even that it's a bad place. It's just that the vibes have kind of been ruined or, evolved in a way that doesn't serve you. You start going there and you're back to back to back, not having positive experiences. You're having bad luck. You're meeting rude people. They don't have the thing that you love to get there. Sometimes that can be a sign that it's time to graduate. So right away, I'm just getting that energy really pulling my attention, group one, that you're kind of in the middle right now. You're in a middle ground where you're going to have access to better people and better love offers as you're graduating out of your current environment. We have the poison card here. It says harmful and destructive. So I feel like, maybe your current friends, your current environment, a specific social event or group of people may not be aligning with you anymore. We have falling in love and the balcony. Something else that I'm picking up on, especially with the balcony, if you've seen Romeo and Juliet, the balcony is where they were able to communicate their feelings freely, but it's also a place that's secluded from prying eyes. So I feel like the people around you, you could have someone that you have a crush on or that has a crush on you, but it's like, okay, I want to go out, I want to be seen, I don't want to have to, why do you only try to talk to me in a corner? Why do you try to act like, you don't know me, or we don't really talk when we're in public, but then, when we hang out, it's like totally different vibes. I'm also picking up on someone trying to get you secluded so that they can talk to you. And I would be weary of that person because there's just no reason to do that. There's no reason to do that unless you have something to hide. So be weary of any situation that's like that. We got the falling in love card. Bottom of this one says enchanting love. So that's what I see you moving towards, a love that's serious, a love that's enchanting, that feels magical. That's like a book, or in this case, a play. There's a transition happening here for sure. So I kind of feel like for you, group one, especially with that download I got in the beginning talking about like you may have a really unique personality, or there could just be a small portion of people who are on your same level, whether that's financially, in life, in terms of desires, wherever you're at. I feel like Spirit is already divinely guiding a specific person already picked out towards you. And I feel like that's coming up because of the nature of the reading. We're tapping into, okay, who's going to be the person that's going to be doing anything to have you, to heavily pursue you. And right away, Spirit's letting me know, group one is a unique case. Group one is not in a position where there's all this attention on them, either because I'm protecting them from the BS people want to, swindle them into, or because people are fearful to come towards you because they already know what's required, or because you're in that middle ground. We got the forced marriage card. It says loss of freedom and excessive interference. So I feel like it's just time for a whole redo. It feels like Spirit doesn't want you to plant roots where you currently are. Spirit's like, listen, I don't want you to end up in a relationship with someone who is manipulating you into thinking that they're a good person or good for you, and then you're in a forced marriage or relationship and you find out who that person really is. So we got the determination card. It says courage, perseverance, and no more indecisiveness and firmness. That's what Spirit is calling of you at this time, to have the best possible outcome. Spirit, who will do anything to have group one? The person that's going to do everything to have you is like the person that Spirit is divinely guiding into your life. And then we got all these people in your energy who are poison, trying to get you in a commitment, even a situationship, like something without a title, but, like something you still feel bad about stepping out of. So you're still kind of trapped, trying to get you on the balcony or into some corner or some private communication that everyone can't see so they can try to get what they want. My goodness. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, it's not that you don't have people in your energy. It's just that the options are not aligning with what you're wanting or what your future, where you're being called to. We got the booty call. What? Sensual invitation, all about physical connection is what it says at the bottom of that one. So you got some people trying to, get in your pants, so to speak. We got the not today card. It says left on red, not in the mood, and avoidance. So whoever you're pursuing right now, as soon as you start paying attention to someone else, something else, moving on with your life, all that sudden, this person is like literally gasping for air, acting like they can't handle it without your attention. We have I miss you. It says yearning, missing someone, and reminiscing. It's like, it's not about not having options. It's just, I feel like people are used to you being a certain kind of way. I feel like people are used to you being willing to put in that extra, bit of effort to bring things together. And I also feel like people have kind of cornered you into a position where you don't have fully what you want, but you still get just enough, like breadcrumbing. You still get just enough to kind of stay around because it's still promising, because when it's good, it's good. We have vacation and light bulb moment. Light bulb moment, it says sudden realization, feeling inspired and insightful awareness. That's spirit making someone aware of your presence. So we'll see who that is. I'm like, thank goodness. So that means that you're not too far off from what you want, but we'll tap more into that. Vacation, it says romantic getaway, spending time together and enjoying one-on-one time. So I feel like spirit's like trying to get you out of your current environment so that you can be opened up to the right person. And I feel like that person is already picked out for you. We got the laid up card. What is with this? So many people are like very physically charged when it comes to you. It's like people want you badly. I wonder if you've gone through like a physical glow up, or if you present yourself as like very confident and, like it feels like you shine like a light because so many people are so attracted to you. Physically, we have buttering up and laid up. Laid up, cuddle session, intimate moments, escaping the world together. Buttering up, it says using charm, persuasion for personal gain and finesse. So you got people in your energy, you got people trying to butter you up, trying to get your attention, I will be fair though and tap from the tarot and see like, okay, is there any solid love offers that will happen to come from any of these options? Will they go through a transformation and show up? Because they are showing up in this reading, so they are going to be doing anything to have you. My thing is just like, okay, the intentions might be, unpure, but we'll see. We got the high road and the long road. We already know what this is saying. Spirit's been communicating so clearly about where you're at and where you're going. The high road, it says unbothered, brushing it off, moving past it. So one thing I am getting, if you have any like karma that has accrued in these social settings and these friend groups and these relationships, I do get a message of spirit saying to let it go and allowing spirit to handle it. You don't have to be karma in this situation. Because that's another thing that can keep you hanging out with a certain group of people, low-key wanting them to admit XYZ, or low-key wanting to be there when, things hit the fan, wanting them to finally take accountability. And it's hard when they keep being the ones to invite you out as well. It's like, well, why keep inviting me out if things always go left when we hang out? The long road, it says delays, taking the long way, trials and tribulations. So it's taken a while to get here, but we'll see where it will go. Spirit, from not today, I miss you, person of the past, laid up, booty call. Is there any, that sounds so crazy to ask Spirit. Now, Spirit, can you tell me about the booty call? Like, what? Tarot is nuts. Spirit, can you tell us about this energy? Will anything of value come from here? Is it something serious developing, or is it just clapping cheeks, Spirit? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I can't help it. It's just hilarious to me. Let's see. Well, we got the Four of Wands, one of our marriage cards. We have the Chariot card here. We have the Page of Pentacles. So I am seeing someone coming through and making some investment. We have the Eight of Wands reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed. So in order for these people to come through with a serious love offer or investment towards you, you have to, Eight of Wands reversed, let the situation fizzle out, and King of Pentacles reverse completely depedestalize them. You have to take them off the pedestal, decenter them, and that's how it's going to go there. Spirit's like, they have to see that group one will not entertain them, give them any time, energy, or attention unless they're going all in. And then we got Page of Pentacles, which is still small. I would like to see like King of Pentacles upright, or, you know, Knight of Pentacles at least. Knight of Pentacles is a love offer. Page of Pentacles is like, I have something value of here, you know, for you, but I'm not all the way giving it to you. I'm still kind of playing it safe or playing it small. I would like to see something more significant, but it is at least something. I do see someone investing time or energy into you. It just won't be, it won't knock your socks off, but it will be something. So you'll just have to play it by ear and see like if it's enough for you. I would probably say it won't satisfy you, especially with the personal changes you're going through. Now, Four of Wands is a bit eerie because it's like Four of Wands is one of our marriage cards. And then we have the Chariot card about moving forward in balance. I'm really called to the person who misses you. I want to say this is someone you've been in an official relationship with, or someone you've had like a long-term something with, even if it didn't have a title. I feel like that's where this is coming from, because that person feels very enmeshed with you. It's like they genuinely miss you and your energy and being around you, and that does make a difference in their life, and they can feel that difference. So if I had to say, I would say it's likely the person who misses you that's really gonna make you like an offer of getting into a relationship, especially if you've already been in one before. But you know, the rest of them, I feel like Page of Pentacles, that's like call, a text, unblocking if you're blocked, reaching out, sending you a message, even taking you on a date. That's like Page of Pentacles, and the date is being generous. Usually that's more Knight of Pentacles. Usually it's more like communication or something small that is still significant because of your history with them, but still something small. And that's all I see from them. So let's tap into this. Spirit, for the person that you're making aware of group one, calling towards group one, where will this one go? Well, we got the Lovers card, and it's so funny how it slid over here and it crossed all these cards. Like, yeah, this is what you've really been waiting for. This is what's really worth your time. This one is going to stand out above all the others. Divinely guided. Queen of Wands, someone who respects you. We got the Hermit card here as well, which is giving me that vacation energy that I was talking about. A romantic getaway, spending time one-on-one. I feel like this person is also going to help you separate from your current environment that you're being called out of at this time, or your current friend group, or, you know, whatever is kind of holding you back. It could even be your own self, you know, limiting beliefs or self-sabotaging, you know, energy that you may surrender to at times. It could even be that. Queen of Wands, I see you stepping into your power in this relationship. We got the Four of Cups and the Lovers card here. So it seems like the only downside is waiting. You know, Four of Cups can be a very impatient energy. It's like, I don't care what's being offered because I don't have exactly what it is that I want yet. So I don't care. I don't care if it's like the perfect connection. It took too long to come in, so I'm not excited about it anymore. Honestly, sometimes that's just, it is what it is. I can't sugarcoat that one because I've been there, and it's like sometimes the manifestation takes so long, it really makes you feel like I don't even want it anymore. But I feel like you'll change your tune naturally as it comes in, and it's so great. So it is what it is. Feel how you feel. We got the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Great card to be at the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups is about destiny, fate, celebrations, weddings, you know, good things, things coming into alignment. So that's a great card to be at the bottom of the deck, which represents underlying energy or things unseen. That's a really good one. So I see things coming together. Like I said, the only thing in between the two of you is time. Spirit, Strength card underneath that. Any advice about waiting, or is there anything they're being called to do at this time? Just feel called to ask that. Oof. Ooh. Well, Spirit is saying there are some things that you're being called to do at this time. My goodness, we got Judgment, Justice, and the Sun. So there's a lot you're actually being called to do. Justice card. Spirit is saying honor how you feel at this time. When you see, okay, things are always hitting the fan when I'm hanging out with these people, that is something you're being called to do. Justice card, balance the energy. And also, I'm getting a bit of anything you have like sunken cost fallacy with, where it's like, well, I've already put energy or time into this connection, into these people, into this person, so I should just keep putting more. This is already the coffee shop that I love, so I'm just going to keep going. Spirit is saying, balance those energies, get out of your comfort zone, untangle yourself at this time. And if there is anything for you to take accountability for, this is a great time to do that as well, whether it's balancing the scales and apologizing to someone else, or whether that's taking accountability like, all right, XYZ may have happened because I went back to them. I had an opportunity to be free. Or I saw this red flag and I didn't take any actual action once I saw it. I just, maybe brought it up and didn't follow through with any action to match, what I was seeing. So maybe it's a, kind of come to truth moment. We got the Judgment card here, call to action energy. So Spirit is calling you to do some things at this time. I feel like you likely know what that is. It's going to be heavily related to justice and the things that are already happening. When it comes to love, there is nothing you're being called to do at this time, even manifesting wise, because we got the Sun card here. That's all about being a child again. When the Sun card shows up in your reading, you know that Spirit is orchestrating things, bringing things together towards you, and you're not being called to like take action. You're just being called to let your inner child run free, and any place that makes your inner child feel unsafe or scared or inauthentic, we don't go to those places anymore. We don't talk to those people anymore. We got the Knight of Swords reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed. So this is also a good time for rest, maybe even taking a social media break with that Nine of Cups reversed. That could be a sign that your equilibrium is kind of off for other reasons, like energetically, there could be a lot in your consciousness from other sources and people and their problems. So this is a good time to do a cleanse, maybe even just clean up who you're following so you're not getting a certain kind of content anymore, or kind of training your algorithm, interacting with like certain kind of content so you don't get the triggering stuff anymore would be good too. We have let your past go. It says the burden of carrying, let me pull it closer. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lesson and the love and leave everything else behind. You do not want it and you do not need it. And now it's gone. Absolutely. Just focus on releasing and allowing this to come in for you. Spirit's got something real special planned. That's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Citrine and the Dive to You Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will do anything to have you. What are their next moves, their love offer, what will happen, all that good stuff. Spirit for Group 2 with the Citrine. Please show us who will do any and everything to have Group 2. Who is really going to put in that effort towards Group 2? Okay, so right away I'm feeling like the cards are very active for you. And right away I'm picking up on someone who is in your energy who's feeling like they're running out of time or feeling like they have to take action towards you fast. So we got step forward and pacify. This right away feels like someone who's like, okay, let me pacify the situation. Let me calm them down. They've decided they don't want to talk to me anymore, or this person is over it. They're not giving me energy anymore. They're dry when we communicate, or they're not making themselves super available. Do they have someone else? What's going on? Like, this feels like someone who is a bit frantic, feeling like they have to take action and quickly because they're running out of time. So, you have 30 minutes? Like, quickly. This person is like having to take action. Step forward, it says accelerating, bringing forward, making progress. Pacify, it says reassurance, persuasion, clarification, and identifying. So I am seeing like a confession here, especially with clarification. That's giving strong, like, okay, what are we? What is this energy? What are we doing? That's an energy of someone really going out of their way to really make things clear to you so that you're not moving on because you don't feel like you're getting, signs from them that they're interested. We got the nurse here. It says kindness, loving, and realistic. So I feel like this person is nursing the situation. And I also feel like they're being very nice and kind to you. So this could be someone you've had a flirtationship with, but with flirting, it's like it can kind of get shadowy if people have like a certain kind of humor. You could feel like, okay, this person is just like, do you actually like me? Because it just kind of seems like I don't know anymore. The jokes aren't funny. Jokes are supposed to be funny. Or they made you wait too long, or they tried to put you in a position where you would chase. And they're realizing like, okay, I actually have to get it together for group 2, because if I don't, I'm going to miss out on the opportunity altogether. Yeah, we got Rosaline here. This is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. We have marriage and Rosaline. One thing about her, she do not play. She is not with the foolishness. She is not with the foolishness. Look at her face. Did that look like a lady who's playing around? Rosaline is not fucking around. She's not. Marriage, it says wedding, matrimony, and wedlock. Rosaline, it says conservative, chastity, serious, and formal. You may have gone completely formal on this person, even if you are someone who's more just kind of open to go with the flow. Even if you're someone who's not super conservative, you may have really turned that conservative energy on because you're tired of people kind of playing around in your energy and not taking action. So it kind of feels like that's the only person we could tap into for you, group 2, someone who's taking action, because otherwise it might be crickets. Because if they're not, pursuing, you're not entertaining. That's how it kind of feels, unless this is literally just geared towards the one person we were tapping into before. But it looks like with the marriage card coming out, that could be the motivation. That could be the reason that you're coming across more serious or more formal. It's like, okay, if you want to talk to me, you have to approach me. I'm not going to jump in a conversation anymore that's not, directed at me, or I'm not going to snap you first, message you first, call you first, FaceTime you first. I'm not doing all of that anymore. It feels like you're really setting into your feminine energy and allowing yourself to be pursued. We got Count Paris that showed up. It says narcissistic, attractive, noble, and sincere. So this is someone, nobility in this deck is talking about less about character and more about like public or social standing. This could be someone who's a manager, or someone who owns their own business, or someone who's doing well in life. This could be someone who's respected, or someone who's got some level of fame, or gets a lot of onlookers, with their attractiveness. But this person is a bit narc. They definitely have like a bit, narc tendencies. Like they like to be chased. They're used to being chased. And then they met Rosaline, and it's like you're whipping them into shape. So let's keep going, Spirit, for group 2. Who will do anything to have them? Yep, we got the adulting card here. We got receipts that came out with it. So this person, they have to come correct, because group 2 is like, no, I actually have receipts. I tried to, contact you this time. I did XYZ. No, actually, in that conversation, this is what you said verbatim. It's like you're calling this person out on it. So I'm tapping into someone in your energy who you've had some back and forth with, or flirtationship with, or maybe even someone you've been seeing seriously, even exclusively, but they're still not fully committing in some way. So say you require a title, or say you're looking, to be married, like we had the marriage card that came out. This person is still trying to give you the runaround about that. And I really feel like as time goes on, you're standing on business, adulting, mature efforts, being responsible, keeping it in check. Receipts, it says evidence, guilty as charged, and being exposed. So they can't lie to you. We got spilling the beans and detective. My goodness. So what did you find out with receipts, detective, and spilling the beans? We got the Turnt card that just came out. So I wonder if you found out about something that happened at a party, or at an event, or when you weren't around. Yeah, because it really feels like you are wanting to say something. Spilling the beans, it says revealing secrets, cat's out of the bag, untrustworthy. Detective says snooping, digging for dirt and accusations. I'm getting this two different ways. Obviously, in the straightforward way, it's about, you may have discovered that someone may have, we got the knocked up card here, a baby mom, a baby father, kids, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, other responsibilities, even for some of you, like they may already be in a marriage. My goodness, hopefully you're not going through that. In a very straightforward way, that's how I get that. But also, I'm feeling with spilling the beans and detective, this is about you discovering what you really want and getting more and more information as time goes on through these micro relationships. And it's like you're so close to manifesting your perfect partner. And at this point, it kind of feels like some of you want to tap out of dating altogether and just want to manifest like the one. Like it feels like you're kind of over dating, even if you will date again, obviously in the future and, keep at it. It feels like right now you're kind of on pause and you're like, all right, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to sit, in my own energy. I'm going to let people come towards me and at least see what happens. Like maybe in the experimenting phase rather than like an official decision that has been made. We got the throwing shade card. So I feel like you're going back and forth, with someone, snarky remarks being made to someone because of some information that or, energy is fluid. This could be vice versa. Someone could have found out you were talking to another person and they could be throwing shade at you because low key, they've been on their detective. They've been on their detective energy and they know what's up. So, we'll see. Throwing shade. We got turned and knocked up. Knocked up says pregnancy, baby on the way, and expecting. For some of you, this could be like your child's father, child's mother. If you are pregnant, obviously that'd be a very, very small group of people. But if you are, we could be tapping into that energy. That would make total sense why you would be looking for marriage from this person because you're starting a family literally now. It's like, okay, we're gonna be tied together. We're for lifers regardless at this point. So let's like get our crap together. Let's adult and move forward. We got turned. Party animal, pleasures. It seems like someone is in a space of just trying to have fun. So let's get into it. Spirit, where will it go? What will happen with this energy of this person who has been finding out information or that group 2 has found information about? We got the Devil and the 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands reverse with the Queen of Wands reverse. So it seems like you're very overwhelmed with the situation. We got the 10 of Wands reverse. So this person is very much so still in your energy or you're still in their energy. It's like both of you feel very drawn to each other still. There's a strong connection here. However, it does kind of feel like you're experiencing burnout. We have the Queen of Wands reverse. It's like, I'm not passionate about you or the situation anymore. 9 of Wands reversed. I just don't have the energy to fight it. Devil reversed, yes, there are very real problems here, but 2 of Swords, I'm not going to address them today or look at them, or maybe there's nothing I can do to fix it. It has to be fixed by the both of us. So 10 of Wands reversed, I'm just letting it rock for now. I feel like once this person sees that you're sticking to this energy for a while, that's when you'll see some action from them. Let's see. Yeah, we have actually, with the Emperor reversed at the bottom of the deck, it seems that your guides or spirit seems to think that this person may never fully step up to the plate. We have the Tower card here with the Wheel of Fortune. So spirit is saying it's best to allow the Tower to happen. It's best to, even on the Tower card in this deck, it's a couple that they're separating. And spirit is saying, it may be best to go your separate ways, and then Wheel of Fortune, allow this person to go through a transformation, allow external circumstances or, life to happen and to give this, person some perspective instead of you trying to be the teacher. Let life be the teacher. Life is always going to life, okay? It's always going to come full circle. You don't have to worry about making it happen. People are going to learn what they're meant to learn in this life. Don't you worry. Karma will come to the, collect. Tower will fall. It's still going to work itself out rather. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirit telling you to open yourself up to someone who, I mean, look at this person on this, deck. Like, look at them versus the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You know what it's giving. The Emperor is like, ooh, that one. Like, ooh, you know what? I could see myself with them. Page of Pentacles is like, ooh, you could be my bestie, but do I see you romantically? Spirit may be calling you towards a different type. Nice guy, nice girl energy. Spirit may be calling you towards a kind of person you've never dated before or at least Page of Pentacles, new options, because the one that's in your energy, it's not doing very much. They're not, putting in that effort to really make it happen. We got the Ten of Wands reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I see Spirit telling you, release the burden. Ten of Wands was at the bottom of the deck before, reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Don't give any more energy to this one. Let them party, let them turn up, let them have tower moments happen to them, karma happen to them. Devil reversed, don't put yourself in the line of fire. It's kind of like if you see a fight happening between two big muscular men, are you going to jump in? Hey guys, stop it. That's the quickest way to get knocked out, okay? You don't want to go in there and try to be the voice of reason. They're already scrapping it out. Let karma, whatever way it's supposed to play out, let fate happen at that point, unless you're trying to get linked, okay? And that's what we got here. It's like, all right, this person doesn't want to learn. They want to turn up every day. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to be held accountable. Let that tower really hit them. Let that trust. Spirit will not spare them, okay? Let what's supposed to happen, happen. But you get out of the way and, sit pretty. Spirit, what else is coming towards group 2? Wow, we got the Two of Cups and the World card. Holy cow, and they're literally getting married on the World card. No wonder Spirit is telling you to leave the past behind. Once again, we got the Emperor reversed at the bottom of the deck. Underlying energy, what you're entertaining at this time or what you're used to or the one you want, they probably won't be good to you. It's better to World card open yourself up to someone who wants the same things. And Two of Cups is a soulmate connection, a divinely guided connection. Better to allow Spirit to take the wheel. So that's what I see happening here. Spirit's like, listen, let me cook. Let me, bring someone new into your life. Someone who's not like anyone you've ever dated. And give it a full shot and see what happens. My goodness, we got the King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. It's like, it may be difficult for both parties to get used to each other. It may be difficult for both parties to surrender to each other. There's a denial here. I feel like there's a misalignment with your head and your heart. At a minimum, I would say at least do like a ritual or a spell on yourself. So many people sleep on doing spell work on yourself. It's the most powerful, potent, and quick working magic because you already, there's no resistance. It's for you. And you're giving that approval directly. So you don't got to worry about your guides working with someone else's guides or the universe conspiring to, break someone's walls down and make them open to the magic. It's like you're doing it on yourself. That kind of magic works very quickly. And I have spell work on my Etsy shop. You can still outsource it and have someone do it for you. But I would say at a minimum, do something, spell to balance your head and your heart so that they can be on the same page. And also maybe like even a truth revealing spell or intention so that you can see the truth of, if you were to be with this person, what would actually happen? Have Spirit give you a vision or have Spirit show you, something like that. Hierophant reversed. It's just like with the Sun reversed, you just don't know. So it's hard for you to surrender to something you don't know what it would be like. Also, with it being the Queen of Swords reversed, that's someone who's usually used to doing everything themselves. That's someone who's used to handling it. Where there's a problem, Queen of Swords has a solution. When there's something that you want, Queen of Swords goes for it. So that could also be the thing that you're used to always being in control. The Sun card is about allowing the higher power to do things for you, allowing Spirit to guide you and direct you and make things happen. And the Hierophant is about tapping into your inner wisdom and the things that you've been through. This kind of gives like stuck in a loop and highly resisting because of fear or because of desire, whatever it is. Temperance reversed at the bottom of the deck. Ultimately, I'm kind of just seeing an imbalance here, an imbalance on a personal level, and Spirit's kind of calling you out of that so we can have better results. But listen, they did show up in your reading, so I do feel like, this person will do anything to have you. That may be why they kind of sat you down if you're the one who, or the few that is, does have children with this person or children on the way. This person, again, with the Count Paris, first word on there was narcissistic. So they will, chase if they have to, if you're, walking away from them and you're really not going to be with them. But it's for personal gain is the problem. It's not for serious intentions, which is what we want to see. And I don't feel like you're going to have to wait too long either for this new connection to come through. We got gravitation and working well together. So I feel Spirit bringing someone into your life, group 2, who you'll work very well with, especially after you guys take some time to get to know each other and kind of break down each other's walls. I mean, to a degree, we all kind of have an idea of what we may want. And it's hard for you to pick a new item on the menu when you're at your favorite restaurant and you already know this delicious thing that you like. But you could be missing out on something that's even better. We have showing interest in making a connection. So I do see that Spirit is going to inspire this person to take action towards you. They're showing interest. They're making it clear that they're interested, which is really good for someone in your position, group 2, because it just feels like you're kind of over, the time wasters or the people who are not bold enough to, go ahead and do their big one and make their move and, show you that they're interested and, make it happen. So that'll be really good. And we have being honest. I feel like your biggest asset is going to be just communication, communicating with people, even with, Spirit and your guides. Tell Spirit you're uncomfortable. Tell Spirit your thoughts and your feelings and ask for Spirit to reveal the truth to you. Yeah, we got Cupid that just came out. Spirit's like, I want to direct this group too. So whatever we got to do to get on the same page, let's go ahead and do that. Cupid, it says, we send great waves of love into your heart and into your mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to be spontaneously celebrated and to allow love in all glorious aspects of life. So definitely an energy of Spirit playing Cupid. Cupid itself is an angel, or is Cupid a saint? I always forget. But there's that higher level power there for you. And I feel like Spirit really wants to help you. Spirit really wants to see you win. So I would say just try it out. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my magical offerings, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Amethyst and the Teen Witch Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who will do anything to have you, their next moves, love offer, what will happen, all that good stuff. Spirit, for group 3 with the Amethyst, please show us who will seriously put in that effort, take action to pursue group 3. Who is coming in really serious about communicating with group 3? Who is putting in that action? Okay, so right away I'm feeling some private communication coming from someone who may have gotten cut off by you, or someone who you may have decided you were almost even, I want to say, like better than in a way. Or we won't say that, but just on a higher level than. We have Tybalt. This is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. It says the Prince of Cats, fashion, and aggressiveness. So this person, they kind of have a cat personality. They could be a bit aggressive. This could also be someone who, we know the characteristics that come with cats. They will act like they're not really into it. They expect you to kind of serve them and worship them. This could be a fashion guy, a fashion girl, someone who looks very good, someone who's also very cunning, and someone who typically gets their way. And so they thought that that meant that you were going to be yet another person who would give them their way and even chase them. And now this person is like, okay, we have the banishment card here. I have been banished by group 3. They are not entertaining me anymore. They're not talking to me. You could even have them blocked. Banishment, it says severing ties and protection from further injury. So right away, I'm picking up on someone in your energy, group 3, who's going to be taking very intentional action towards you. But this does seem to be someone that you kind of put on, you put at a distance. We got Juliet. So that is, I know who I am. I know what I deserve. I am the star of this show, and I am not going to accept the bare minimum. Juliet, it says inner strength and independence. So regardless of what my family thinks, regardless of what my friend thinks, regardless of what social media tells me I should accept and what I should do, I'm going to be independent minded, and I'm going to think and act for myself, and I'm going to do what's best for me. And that's just how I'm going to handle this one. So this could even be someone that other people will chase. This could be someone that all your friends think is attractive. This could be someone who your family feels like would be a great match, or they may get a lot of validation like online or in some other way. And it does not seem like you are giving that to them. So we have the balcony here. This person is trying to get you into some sort of private communication. So the balcony in Romeo and Juliet is the place that Romeo and Juliet were able to communicate without being seen by friends or families, because if you know the play, then you know they were from different families, warring families that were not doing well at all with each other. And so everything had to be, very private between the two of them because their connection was essentially forbidden. So anyways, I say all that to say, this person may have pissed your friends off. This person may have pissed your spirit guides off. And now they got to try to come to you in some sort of side door and some sort of like hidden communication, or not hidden communication, but some sort of like, low-key way. Because the people who are around you, whether that's your friends, your family, or your guides, are like, nah. Not today, partner. We are not letting you in. So we got resisting. It says, facing your heart, do not follow blindly. I feel like you're attracted to this person, but you're not willing to chase. They could be Tybalt, but you are Juliet, okay? Period, poo. We have the rings card here. It says symbol of love, union, and soul connection. So that could be it as well. You're looking for a full-on commitment, and this person, maybe they were trying to avoid that, or maybe they have some like unconventional beliefs when it comes to like romance or marriage, and you're conventional. So it's like, no, I'm looking for marriage. Like, that's just what it is. Yes, I like you, but if you're not marriage minded, we're still not going to work regardless of my attraction. And they just may not be able to wrap their heads around that. Like, what? But you like me, but you think I'm attractive. They're used to that being enough. That's what it is. They're used to that being enough. They're used to their charms, their cat-like nature. Cats, they know what they're doing. Okay. When they want pets, they throw their whole body on you. And this person will do that, but just like a cat, they throw your whole body on you. As soon as you start to pet them, they want to hiss. As soon as you start to pet them, they want to walk away. Like, okay, you think I'm going to chase you around the house to pet you? No, ma'am. No, sir. And this person, they are very shocked that their usual wiles are not working on you. Spirit for group 3, who will do anything to have them? Ooh. Okay, so first of all, we have sneaky link and morning after. So I am seeing you connect with someone in a physical kind of way, or a sneaky link. I mean, typically morning after is what it sounds like, but sneaky link could technically be like someone that you just talked to romantically that it's not like, everyone doesn't know that you guys are talking. It's, on the low. It could be that. So we'll see how it turns out, or but sneaky link, it says hidden lover, sneaky situation, side piece. Morning after says up all night, late night rendezvous. and spending the night. So there is someone you're catching the attention of that was kind of just seen as something that was going to be temporary. This could be someone you're meeting in the future. This could also be someone you have already had interaction with or a connection with, and it's like all of a sudden this person is changing their tune and they're trying to get more out of the connection. So we'll see, how that goes. This really shocked me. We got the throwing shade card here. It says criticizing, disrespect, and judgmental. And I feel like someone is really, it's giving that Tybalt energy, the person we were reading on before. But it also is giving an energy of someone who you haven't given a chance. This could be someone who's interested in you, someone who is attracted to you, but it's like, yes, I picked the vibes. You're, I can tell that you're taking action and you're trying to woo me, but I don't want it. And this person could be judgmental, like, you give XYZ a chance, but you won't give me a chance. Or, this person, especially if it's the Tybalt energy we were reading on before, this person could be like, trying to make it seem like you've been hypocritical, like, okay, but yeah, I said this, I did this, but you said this, you did this. Like, just trying to divert and do everything in their power not to be held accountable and do things the right way so you can move forward. My goodness. We got the long road and hung up. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're tired at this point. And I would say this is a good time to manifest. This is a good time to manifest because it's not about not having options. There are people in your energy, people who are interested in you, and people who are pursuing you. I feel like they're pursuing you because you're tapping into your Juliet energy, your boss babe energy, your bad bee energy, and you're not, taking the okie doke and chasing. And it's like, okay, I know what I want and I know who I am. And that's why they're chasing, because you're not paying them any mind unless they're showing up correct. I feel like that's why they're chasing. But other than that, I'm picking up on just people who have already been around you, or people who are trying to circle around you currently and kind of break down your walls, but in all the wrong ways, right? Not for like vulnerability, but so they can just have access to you. It's like, what do you even want? We'll get into that. We'll see, like, what do they even want? The long road, it says delays, trials and tribulations, and taking the long way. Hung up, it says fixated, obsessive attachment. Okay, that makes sense. And focusing in. So you could have experienced this more than once, but you may experience this throughout life where people just become obsessive and connected to you. You could be one of those people that people see your value, but they don't actually have the value to match it. People see your value, so they want to acquire you. It's like that nice car that you can't afford. And sometimes people will go into the dealership and they'll try to test drive the car just for manifestation purposes, which is fine. But it's not fine when it's a real person. It's not fine to test drive them when you know you can't afford it, when you know that you're not a match to it. And I feel like people may do that to you and kind of get you stuck in that loop. And you're bowing out of that. Like I said, I would not be surprised if you were tired. My personal advice would be to just honestly, cut them all off and just manifest exactly what you want. Write a list. I call this process Build a Bay, where you write it all down, quality per quality, aspect per aspect, what you want from a relationship and what you want from a partnership. And then just do a ritual or a spell or whatever you're into. You could just speak it out loud and set that intention to the universe, or you can, petition an angel to help you, or you can, speak to your guides or spirit, whatever way you want to do it. I have spell work on my Etsy shop. I can do it for you. But just write down everything you're looking for, and spirit, I like to take a moment of gratitude. I'm thankful for all my past experiences and all the options you have brought into me, but I'm going to have to reject them in the name of the higher power. And this is what I'm looking for. And I ask that you please bring this into my life easily. And just allow it to come in, because it's exhausting. I wouldn't be surprised if you were exhausted, because the reader should not be exhausted just chapping into we're 10 minutes into this reading. I should not be exhausted, but it's exhausting when you're dealing with people like this who are so set on being in your energy. Okay, let's look at the tarot. Maybe I'm jumping too far ahead. Spirit, what are they offering? Where will this go? Because if it's worth the love offer, then all right. We got the Three of Wands, which is good. Three of Wands is progress. So I see at a minimum with this Tybalt person, I do see you guys getting at least on the same footing, having a really good conversation where you're talking it through and at least finding some common ground. So I do see that at a minimum. It's like, okay, we're getting to a point where we're able to clear the past and Three of Wands move forward. What is their love offer? You have the Page of Cups. Nice. Chariot, full card. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. We love that. With the Star. So surprisingly, Spirit seems to think that you guys are a really good match. I mean, the Star card here is kind of having the support of the universe and Spirit. So if it's like all this, you know, foolishness for nothing, girl, I'm exhausted. And listen, the guys are girls too. I'm just saying. But like, it's actually looking to be promising, so let me not go so hard on them. We got the Page of Cups. I'm like, Spirit, don't play with me. Because Page of Cups is small communication. It's a text, a call, them reaching out, them approaching first. But that's not enough for me. And then Spirit's like, boom, Chariot, boom, Fool card, boom, Star card. I'm like, all right, you know what? This is actually pretty good. So you know what? With this Tybalt person, I will say that they just need to, I mean, it's a dose of reality. It's a dose of reality. When you are spoiled all your life and you're able to get your way all your life, naturally, until you see, oh, this isn't going to work in every situation. This isn't going to work with every person. You don't have that dose of water in your face to wake you up and make you realize that that doesn't work and that is not appropriate behavior. You know, and wherever you are and whatever you're dealing with. So we got the Fool card, a new beginning, Chariot card, moving forward in balance. That's again supporting like you guys really do understand each other this time around. Typically the Chariot will have like a white horse and a black horse, or a white wolf and a, you know, black wolf, representing the yin and yang, the good and the bad. The positive side, the higher self, and the shadow side. So I really like the Chariot coming out, telling us that you're coming into balance with this person. You're not just skipping over the past and skipping into Fool card, a new beginning, but you're actually talking about things with this person. So I see you guys having a really good conversation, and I see this person being the first person to extend the olive branch with the Page of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I love that follow through and that investment. And you're working your way up, you're climbing up the mountain. And with the Star card here, I feel like this is the real star of the show, because the Star card is 1000% external help and guidance and fate and destiny and things that were kind of meant to happen. So there's likely some lessons to be learned here. And Spirit is, you know, guiding you guys through this entire process. And we got the Three of Wands with the Ace of Swords reversed. So I would say just look forward. And the most important thing, though, is this Ace of Swords reversed. You definitely have to let them come towards you. If you come towards them, you're going to enable them and teach them that eventually they do get chased, even if they have to wait. So that's the one non-negotiable that can change this whole thing. If you do chase them, if you're already chasing them, if you continue to, it's never gonna get here. It's never gonna get here until you pull back their energy and make them chase. And not even chase, but just come towards you, you know, be fair to match your energy that you've already put in. We got the Three of Swords reversed and the King of Cups reversed. So I feel like this person is going to, you know, take some accountability to a degree with the King of Cups reversed. I don't feel like this is a super like romantic or heart-based person. So that'll be something you'll have to address. I personally like kind of a colder personality, so it just kind of depends on what you like, you know, all that. I don't know, I gotta get skeeved out with someone who's like a lover boy, a lover girl. I'm like, too much. I don't know. It made me feel uncomfy. So that part just depends on what you like. If you like more of a cold, mysterious kind of personality, oh, you'll eat this up. But that may be something you have to kind of grow into. Like this person, I don't feel like they'll ever 100% be like a lover girl, lover boy, whatever. But we do have the Three of Swords reversed. So I don't see things completely hitting the fan. And I see a lot of potential between the two of you. So it is an uphill battle, but you're ascending. Let's tap into this. Spirit, tell us about this sneaky link energy that showed up. What is this? What will come of this? the Knight of Cups, and I'm really drawn to the moon in the back of this card. We also have the Tower reversed. Ooh, with the moon here. Crazy how I was just really drawn to the moon. So the moon is definitely significant. I'm like, is there a moon on every card in this deck? Because even at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Pentacles with the moon in the background. But looking at the other cards, the moon isn't on any of those cards. So all of a sudden, a lot of moon energy coming up with this person. They could be a Cancer. They could be a Pisces. This person could have a strong connection to the moon. This could have been someone you manifested with a full moon, new moon, you know, some sort of connection to the moon. They could have like a Cancer, Venus even. But we have the Knight of Cups, and really what that was kind of telling me is this person reaches out to you a lot at night. Makes sense for a morning after sneaky link type of energy that we got before. But the moon is also about the unknown. And then we have the Tower reverse. So I feel like this person is very comfortable with you. They feel safe with you. You could be someone they feel safe with, you know, physically, where it's like, okay, I know we're on the same page. I know we care about the same things. So that could be someone where it's like, okay, I know that we're on the same page about whatever y'all do when y'all do what y'all do, okay? Being on the same page about that. Tower card, I'm comfortable with this person. I trust this person. So it's like they feel safe with you. They feel like they can trust you. But we have the Moon card here. So this person doesn't have intention particularly. This person doesn't know what they want. We have the Knight of Cups here. They know they want you romantically and physically. But other than that, I can't say this person particularly has any serious plans. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck and the Ten of Pentacles. So that could even be like a connection with that Moon card there that the both of you or just them knows will eventually end at some time. You know, the moon represents like phases and cycles and emotions. So this could be someone that you're drawn to because they are really good in the physical department, but you already know that you don't want, you know, yeah, with the World card under that. So that's kind of like, if I find someone better, I'm going to go be with that person, or I already know that I don't want to be in this connection for life. Like, this is an energy of someone who's wanting to be with you short term, and they would do anything to have you because they trust you. And there's good, you know, maybe bed chem here. But beyond that, oh, we got the Time to Go card that came out. So you may already know this connection is kind of fizzling out, and it may be counterintuitive. You could be catching feelings for this person. So it's like, that's why you're feeling like, all right, I need to take a step back. Time to go. It says the sun sets and rises each day. Yeah, even with the sun coming out on this card, it's like eerie. Why are we talking about the sun all of a sudden when we were just talking about the moon and all of that nighttime energy? Now Spirit's talking about, all right, the sun's rising. Like, even that is very symbolic about like coming home or taking a step back. It says it's the same with the avenues of your life. See the beauty within the sunset of your life and know that the sun will again rise tomorrow. Endings are merely new beginnings, a new beginning that we are with you through each, oh my God, through each phase and cycle. I'm so freaked out. When the cards coincide with each other like that, I get freaked out. Because we were just talking about how the moon represents phases and cycles. And now as soon as we pull out this card to see, okay, what Spirit got to say, Spirit's talking about, all right, the sun's rising again. Every ending is a new beginning. You know, life goes in phases and cycles, you know, kind of saying that that's temporary. So that's what I got for you, Group 3. It looks like it's going to be more about this person. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all that is there. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Rose Quartz and the Wizard's Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will do anything to have you, their next moves, their love offer. We'll see what will happen. All that good stuff. Spirit, for Group 4 with the Rose Quartz, please show us who will do anything to have Group 4. Who will really put in that effort to pursue Group 4? Okay, first card out, we got the Marriage card here. So it's looking pretty good for those of you who want something serious. I would definitely say that is a good sign for you. And it seems like Spirit is calling you out of your old ways. It seems like Spirit is calling you Yeah, out of your old ways and out of connections that are getting in your way of getting what you want. So we got the marriage and the apothecary here. Marriage card, it says wedding, matrimony, and wedlock. So it seems like that's where you're going, or at least that's where you want to go. But then we also have the apothecary here. It says forced sin, cunning, the dark side of human. So you could be getting into your dark masculine, your dark feminine for the purpose of attracting someone towards you in an inauthentic kind of way, in a shadowy kind of way, in a way that presents yourself in a way that you're not actually, so that you can achieve something. It's the dark side of a human that can be cunning and, do whatever is needed to get what you want. For some of you, that could be manifestation. You may be getting into some dark manifestation, working with darker forces, or trying to manifest like an SP, someone who maybe if they've communicated to you, I would say that's a clear, okay, if someone has said, I do not want this, I want to move in a different direction, and then you manipulate the energy, that's dark magic, which, listen, I'm morally gray. Do what you want to do. However, if we're just talking about bar for bar, what that brings to you though, yeah, typically it doesn't bring positive results, and it can get very messy unless you're someone who's well-versed and hitting it at all corners, where you're making sure you're, first of all, doing some invisibility so it's not coming back towards you in a return to sender kind of way. And second of all, absolving yourself of that negative energy so it's not completely backfiring. I'm also picking up that you may be tapping, like you may be connecting with someone who you're being called away from. We have time to say goodbye with farewell here. So spirit may be calling you away from something or someone. Also, the apothecary could be like the way that you present yourself or where you're dating. So it could be like spirit calling you out of dating apps, or spirit calling you out of whatever method you currently use to connect with people, or, whatever you're kind of doing to date. Something is wrong, and it feels wrong too. I'm even tapping in, like spirit is showing me someone who is very, like dressing very sexy, but it's not in a empowered kind of way. It's like in a hook and sink kind of way. Like I'm doing this for a reason, but I don't really feel comfortable. And that's something that took me, honestly, personally, years to work through. Like I've never felt comfortable, like in tight or short clothing. But it's like, what do? I don't want to dress completely like boyish either. So I definitely had to find my style. But I spent so many years just presenting myself so inauthentically. That was a really hard one for me to work through and get over, and to be authentic to who I am and, what matters to me, and just acknowledging, okay, this is my style. But one thing I will say that I've learned, through like magnetism is when you present yourself as you truly are and who you truly are, yes, you may have less options, but that's because you're not attracting to you people who are not a match. And we're humans, we're finite beings. We run out of energy. There's only so long you can play a role and be, eventually you're going to start to feel bad because you're exhausted from always having to like basically be an entertainer and put on a show. Or B, you're going to feel bad because it's like, dang, I really don't feel like this person cares for me because I always have to pretend with them. So even that in itself can backfire. So maybe it's on that kind of level where it's just like spirit's calling you to honor the style you feel called to versus the one that gets a certain response out of, people. We got falling in love and patience. So spirit is 1,000% on your side. Spirit wants you to experience what you want. Spirit wants you to have that relationship where you get swept off your feet and you're falling in love. But it's going to require some patience because, again, you're attracting a specific kind of partner. So you're not just open yourself up like a flycatcher and accepting whatever kind of flies in your direction. You're dwindling it down, way down, to what you really want. I'm even seeing this in like a dating app kind of way where spirit's like, do you really want to date someone 40 something? Now, listen, if you're in your 30s or you're 40 something, then, that's probably where you should be looking. But if you're 20, ma'am, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop with I'm gonna need you to take the wide net and make it small, okay? Cast the net to the small because it's too much. Do you really want to date someone 50 miles away, or is that low-key an act of, some desperation or desire to have something very quickly? Because once you looking at that 40-year-old in the bed, listen, I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know. Maybe you like that. Okay, listen. Shout out to the 40-year-olds. Falling in love, it says enchanting love. Patience, it says patience, decence, and self-control. We have the betrayal card here. It says divergence, different values, change of heart, and thought manipulation. So yeah, it seems like Spirit is trying to get you to be patient so that you can actually fall in love with someone instead of having surface level relationships. And it's just requiring more authenticity or making your search smaller, more specific. This could even be about honoring what you really want and what you really need instead of coming into the dating space like, oh, I'm just open to see where things go, or I just want to see who someone is and see if I like it. Spirit's like, no, be specific about what you want. Spirit, for group 4, who will do anything to have them? So it seems like Spirit is actually it seems like Spirit is kind of trying to gear you towards someone specific versus just anyone who is going to be like, taking the right actions. We do have numbing, hung up, and skirt. So I do pick up on someone on your energy who has been running, and it seems like this person is coming back around. It seems like they had been numbing for some time. It says self-medicating, distracting. So, this person has been doing whatever necessary to distract their mind, because we did get the hung up card, so they have been thinking about you a lot. So I do see this person coming back around. We'll see what will come of that one. But there is someone in your energy that you do already know who is interested, who will be putting an effort to have you. And it seems like it's because they haven't been able to get over you. It feels like this person has tried. I mean, we have the skirt card, so it's like they tried to run at a certain point even, and it's still not working. It's like your memories, that's the thing. They stick with you. So you can physically run away, but you're still gonna remember me. Skirt, it says quick getaway, the runner and escaping. So there is a runner in your energy, and you may have let them go just fine, especially if they had been numbing in your presence from some other things that they were trying to run away from. That could have been something you kind of decided, all right, this might be too much for me over time, so I'll have to step away from. So we'll see what happens with that. But I do see spilling the beans here, and we have the make-believe card. So I do see that this person was likely masking. This could be your twin flame, being that in the beginning of your reading, I did get that energy for you quite a bit, masking in your own different way, presenting yourself in a certain kind of way to get a certain outcome, therefore attracting things you're not actually in alignment with. This person could have totally been in that energy, trying their best to do what they can to look presentable to you or to be respected by you. But at the end of the day, they just don't have those qualities to naturally be respected or whatever it is. I don't know. They could honestly be in their own head with it, because I didn't get anything here that you don't respect them. So that could just be on their end. But spilling the beans, this person is communicating. It says revealing secrets, cat's out of the bag. It also says untrustworthy here. So this person may be admitting to something. I just heard stole from you. So that's a very specific message for one of you. If this person swiped something while they were at your house, they're taking accountability for that. They're admitting that. And if you can press them about it, I do feel like you'll get your coin back or whatever it was. I feel like you'll get it back. If you catch them right there in the mood when they admit it, make them go to the bank right then and there. And I do feel like they'll pay you. Otherwise, if you wait too long, I feel like they'll get demotivated again. And they'll be like, you know what? I'm not returning nothing. Make believe, fantasy, feeding into illusion and disappointment. So this seems to be someone you were masking for, or someone who was masking for you, or both of you were masking for each other. I see this person admitting how they feel and coming clean about the connection and even something that they had done. We have my boo. It says official status, exclusive relationship, and seeing each other openly. So that means you're going out with each other, allowing other people to see you. You're dating officially. It's not something that's hidden. So that's definitely what Spirit wants for you. Let me clear this out, and then we'll see more about that. Spirit, what is the love offer of this person that's been numbing, or what will happen here? What will come of this? Well, we have the Sun card here, so I do see them getting some help. We got the Strength card here as well. So if this is like a dire situation, a serious situation, I do see them having some healing, whatever that means for them. It could be on a lower level or a higher level depending on what they've gotten into and how serious things are. But Strength card, Sun, I really like that. We got the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here. So I see them working on themselves. And I also see, you know, a strong presence of the higher power. The Sun card represents the higher power taking care of you, leading the way. Three of Pentacles represents working with the higher power, more like your ancestors and your guides. So this person has a lot of love behind them. This could also be family. Seven of Pentacles can be like your roots, things that you've planted, your family. So this person has like the support of the universe, the support of their family, the support of, you know, even you to a degree. This person has a lot of support, and it's helping pulling them out of this space where they've been hung up. And some of this stuff that they've been hung up on really didn't have to do with you. Whatever they've been hung up on, it wasn't all directly to do with you. So just know that as well. Some of this stuff, it's like you couldn't even help if you wanted to because you don't even know the full story. So I see them getting that help. And Strength card, I see them leveling up. Okay, I'm like, listen. Oh, we have the Eight of Wands with the Three of Cups reversed. So it seems like from your guides' perspective or from a spiritual perspective, Spirit wants to bless you guys. Oh, okay. I was just going to say, Spirit wants to bless you guys with the opportunity to have clarity, with the opportunity to heal, and maybe even have closure. But we got the Ten of Cups here. So we got that, and it came out with the High Priestess. So ultimately, it's what you want. If you do want to continue with this person romantically, that will be an option for you in the future. If you don't, the option will be on the table, but you will deny it. So I would say at a minimum, this will be a good closure moment. So both of you can walk away from your cycle, clearing the cycle, ending the cycle, so that, you know, neither of you have to be tortured with the past or, you know, any unknowns, anything like that. Eight of Wands is happening very quickly, which isn't surprising because I was kind of feeling that intuitively. I'm like, this person, you got to hurry up. They're feeling apologetic. Prove it. Give me my stuff back. You feel apologetic? Okay, make it right. So Eight of Wands is someone who's very quickly motivated, but Three of, you know, Cups reverse does represent like either the timing being off or not having as much spiritual support, or maybe too much has happened with this person. So I'll just say ultimately this one is up to you, whether you want to move forward with them or not romantically. That option will be on the table, but it's not something you have to surrender to. Ten of Cups is really good energy. I like Ten of Cups, especially in a love reading. It's great. However, you know, Three of Cups reverse could be too much has happened. I have a, you know, sour taste in my mouth when it has to do with this person. I don't see them a certain kind of way anymore. I can't be, all my rings keep falling off as well all of a sudden while I'm doing this spread. I don't know. I feel like that's an omen. I feel like that's saying something like, why are you trying to take off my spiritual protection? But yeah, you'll have that opportunity here. For some of you, it's just kind of like, too much has happened. Spirit, tell us about this marriage energy. Tell us about this person you're bringing in. You are orchestrating for them to have an opportunity to fall in love with. So it seems like the thing of, oh yeah. We have the Four of Cups reversed and the Two of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm getting about this right away is you will have to say no to this one for this one to come through. And typically I get that energy where there's a very like responsible person coming through who has done the work. Spirit is more intentional with those kind of connections because it's like, okay, I don't want to put someone in your life who's a catch, who's great, if you're just going to break their heart, if you're just going to waste their time. Just like Spirit wouldn't align you with someone who's like completely unavailable and only going to bring strife. That's not a positive manifestation. Yeah, that's the thing. We got the World card here. So this connection could be the one. This is like the person you settle down with. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is the person you build a life with. So very strong, stable energy. And Spirit is saying you're going to have to close the cycle on this, and also, you know, show up authentically so that this person could recognize you. Those are the two things that need to happen for this connection to manifest and to fully come through. As long as you go ahead and do that, you'll be able to have a happily ever after with this person. So it does seem like this is conditional. Spirit's like, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't show up inauthentically and then be aligned with your perfect match. You're out of alignment when you're showing up inauthentically. Or you can't keep the door open and see where things go with this person you have a very strong connection with and a lot of powerful potential with the Ten of Cups coming out. You know, you can't be involved in a connection that deep and then try to manifest world card, like, you know, celebration moment. You do have to choose. Seven of Cups reversed with the Ace of Cups reversed. So the thing about this one, group 4, is it'll be a bit uncomfortable with that with that Ace of Cups reversed. It'll be a bit uncomfortable. And we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So, you know, that's all about kind of saying no to an option that's available now or closing the door on it. Magician card, all about being very intentional. This is a good time to set some intention too, to communicate with Spirit and let Spirit know what you're looking for and what you're wanting and what direction you're, you know, trying to go in and what you're all about now, so Spirit can, everybody can be on the same page. Spirit, your guides. Spirit, what else do you have for group 4? Honestly, both are good options too. We got the Ten of Cups here. We got the World card here. Both are great options. We got the High Priestess that came up about this person. So it's just going to depend on, you know, your heart and what it's telling you and what feels good to you and what makes sense to you. That's going to be the best choice, regardless of what your head, well, I won't say that, regardless of what your head is telling you, but this is one of those moments you want to follow your heart. Like if you're, you know, head is telling you red flag, they're not going to be able to, you know, give me what I need, then I would say honor your head. But follow your heart in the sense that if your heart is truly with them, even if this sounds like perfect, still, I would say give it a shot, because Ten of Cups, it can be great. Strength card, this person is in a better place. Sun card, you got the universal support. Three of Pentacles, you got universal support again, guides, ancestors. So, oh my goodness, we got playing coy here. I would say don't acknowledge any connection, any person that's playing coy. It's all about action at this point in your journey. There's way too much at stake, and also this isn't a good time for you to play coy and just to kind of see where it goes. This is really the time to be intentional. We have the good day card here. I see you having more good days as you're being authentic, and I also see good days ahead if things have been a bit rough for you. We have warming up. I see you opening up to connect with more people, and I also see people warming up to you. Testing the waters. Okay, so it seems like one of your guides or your spiritual team is like, you know what, if you're really stuck, if you're indecisive, you know, how about we just test the waters? How about we just commit to something new? You already know what the past is giving. You already know what it's like to a degree. How about you just try to open yourself up to something new if you're truly on the fence? And if you immediately say, no, I don't want to open up to myself up to someone new, then that's kind of your answer. Let's honor the past then. Gravitation, this is all coming towards you very quickly, whether you're ready or not. That is what I have for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.